Good morning, Flower Mound family, and happy Tuesday to you all. It is a joy to be with you today, and hope that this devotional time will be meaningful and valuable to you as you walk through your daily walk with the Lord. Today, we're talking about Psalm 31 as we continue to listen to what the Psalms have to share with us during this time. And we are going to be reading just the first 5 verses of Psalm 31. So let us listen together. In you, O Lord, I seek refuge. Do not let me ever be put to shame. In your righteousness, deliver me. Incline your ear to me, rescue me speedily. Be a rock of refuge for me, a strong fortress to save me. You are indeed my rock and my fortress. For your name's sake, lead me and guide me. Take me out of the net that is hidden from me, for you are my refuge. Into your hands I commit my spirit. You have redeemed me, O Lord, faithful God. When I hear these words from the psalmist, incline your ear to me speedily, there's a sense of a demand there that the psalmist has, asking from God, desiring rescue now. And I can resonate with that. I'm sure you can too. We want this to end as soon as possible. And we're crying out, incline your ears to us, Lord. Listen to us speedily. Because life feels so out of control right now. And our concerns, whether it's for the future of the economy or our family concerns, just the weight of this and what it's doing to the world feels on our shoulders, and we don't feel strong enough to manage this. It's such an additional stress, strain, this load that we are carrying, so many of us, whether it is trying to homeschool your kids while you are working from home, or your concerns about family members. It's just a lot of weight to carry right now. And so we ask God to hear our prayers speedily. Relying on the Lord as a rock, as a fortress that the psalmist talks about, can be a sense of assurance in that. There's a strength that comes with that image. To think of God as our rock makes us feel like there's a sureness, a comforting sense where there's some kind of control here, right? And that strength, because for us, protection equals control, right? When we think about protecting our children, we might think about controlling the circumstances around them to shield them from harm. But the scripture shares with us, ironically, it's our letting go that is our protection. The psalmist says, into your hand I commit my spirit. Letting go, the exact opposite of control, is where our strength is grounded. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't feel a whole lot like letting go any more than what I already have done. I've had to let go of enough things in my life through this situation that I felt like I had control of, that I'm not really in the mood to do a whole lot more of that, because life feels out of control enough. But it's when we feel most out of control that we need most to be led, to be guided, as the scripture says. Lead me, guide me. And when we let that happen, something in us shifts, it changes, it adjusts, and it brings a sense of peace. I remember a time when my twin boys were little. They were toddlers, and I had about 1.5 years where I was a stay-at-home mom. And I had just about every single moment of our day planned out. I had a letter of the day and a number of the day and a color of the day. And we had arts and crafts and music all planned out on a schedule. And so one day we were headed to the park on a beautiful spring day, much like this one, where we were excited about spending some time at the park, and I had it all scheduled exactly the amount of time we were going to spend there. Well, of course, on the way, the boys got distracted by the bugs and the grass and all of the ants and the things. And I was getting frustrated. Like, I was getting testy because I thought this is going to throw us off schedule for the rest of the day. Now, let's just take a moment and pause there. Like, what I was doing was saying I needed to have control over their fun. And so it was one of those realizations, those moments that sometimes we have in parenting, that we have to let go of control, or else we're all going to be miserable. So I shrugged my shoulders, gave up the schedule, and looked at some grass and some bugs. And it was a whole lot more enjoyable. And as I listened to this scripture, I imagine the psalmist kind of doing the same, shrugging his shoulders as a way of kind of giving up that weight, of releasing that and saying, I don't get it. Incline your ear to me, Lord. I am helpless in this situation. Lead me and guide me, because I can't do it myself. So perhaps our prayer practice for the day is as simple as this: just shrugging your shoulders, as a way of releasing that weight from yourself and giving it to God, as a way of saying, I don't know the way, but I know you are the way and the truth and the life. I don't understand, but I know you understand, as the one who is our creator and redeemer and sustainer. So in those times when you have that moment today of wanting to hold on to control and needing strength the most, let's shrug our shoulders and commit ourselves to trusting God wherever this leads. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Amen.